I want to tell you a story. Story, yo. Nagu. Naria marerete. Nagomi. Hiyo pombe imeiva. We daktari. Ai, malizeni hiyo kitu mkuje mkunywe hii pombe bana. Mnataka nilewe peke yangu? Shout out to everyone in the comments. So, what's your fix? Or what are you addicted to? Unajua, let's talk about that. You know, there are some things that we wish. Unajua, there are some things we wish our parents told us. But wishing doesn't do anything. It's already too late. But kuna vitu you would wish your parents told you ama watu wengine. Now, whenever we had initiation, wale wenye upitia rite of passage, kama ni men, wanaenda wanapitia rite of passage na vitu kama hizo, walikuwa wanaambiwa hizi vitu. You know, they used to be told these things. So, there are so many things, like, you know, when you are dealing with trauma, and I keep telling you, like, when you work with people, and unasemanga each one to each one, like most of the feedback that I get inakuanga out of you guys. So someone is going to come, book a consultation, we spend the day with him, and then as we spend through the time with them, their wounds come out, they open up. So you can tell ndio ile kitu inawasumbua. You get what I'm saying? Or you get where I'm going with this? So no one has been there to tell us these things. Hakuna watu wa kutuambia hizi vitu. So hizi vitu ni vitu tunafaa to learn sasa by ourselves. Now one of the things yenye nimekuwa nikinotice is anybody who comes for a consultation, they know that something needs to change. Anajua, they know something is supposed to change. Most of them, they are in what you can call abusive relationships. They know something is about to change, but they can't change it. So at first we blame these people, we tell them to move on, but they can't. And the reason they cannot move on is deeper than just speaking about it. Because it means that these people, though they want the change, it is their bodies, the flesh. That is why the Bible says that in the end, the flesh is truly weak. So it is the body that does not want to change. And the reason may go deeper than what you think it is. Having done anatomy in college, and now mixing what I learned in college when I was doing anatomy, physiology, and now spirituality, and dealing with a lot of people who have got trauma, I've come to make the connection between the body, that is why we talk of mind, spirit and body, that you may want change. Wewe mwenyewe unataka change. Wewe mwenyewe unasema enough is enough. I need to move on. I can no longer continue being in this situation. I can no longer continue being an addict. I can no longer continue being addicted to porn. I can no longer go on being addicted to violence. I can no longer take this physical violence that is being put on me. Siwezi endelea in this situation. But you see, you can keep saying that. Unaweza ongea hivyo. You can say you won't change all the time. But the thing is that you are addicted. You are addicted to that constant cycle. But what you are addicted to is not that constant cycle just like that. No, you are addicted to something deeper. You are addicted to cortisol. Cortisol. So cortisol is a hormone that gets secreted into your bloodstream by your body to soothe you. Keyword, to soothe you. So every time you are in a chaotic situation, okay, your body craves to be soothed. Your body craves what you call homeostasis, a balance in your body. And every time you have cortisol injected into your stream, you feel calm. And how do you feel calm? You avoid yourself. So you avoid taking care of yourself. You avoid dealing with your karma. You avoid dealing with whatever it is bothering you. So you avoid your own thoughts. So cortisol is like a natural drug that the body produces. Whenever you unaweza enda useme ati nasikia kumeshikana na need kishash or I need to drink. So your body has got its own drugs that it injects into your system to make you feel calm. So every time you are through uncomfortable emotions, you are going through a lot of uncomfortable emotions, your body injects cortisol. Or you get that dopamine effect. So the dopamine makes that thing feel good. Okay? So it's why we have so many people who thrive on stress. You know, I have a friend of mine, and the other day we were talking and I said, why do you have to wait until the last minute to do things? Even Monjiro anakuambia, Monjiro anapenda kuwork under pressure. I told, why do you have 2 weeks to work on something, but saa 8 usiku bado umekaa chini ukitengeneza kitu, ndio upe mwenyewe. Ananiambia ati I like working under pressure, ati wacha afadhali nilale hapa na nimalize. Namwambia, but you're not supposed to. There are people, so many people have told me I like working under pressure. I ask them, so when are you best? When do you deliver best? Wanakuambia I deliver when I'm under pressure. So unajua mimi naendanga na waulizia kwa mababu zenyu. So I took a trip. I went to your grandfathers. Mnaenda kwa kina Agu. Na wauliza ancient ones. I have a question. Wanasema ask child. I'm like, first of all, there's something that I've observed out there. So what could be the reason? Nini inaendelea huko? Why do people tell me that they love working under pressure? Yet, me being a Taurus, especially me being a Taurus, I know I procrastinate, I take time, but I don't working under pressure. I like things making sense. So wananiambia, you know, people get addicted to their body's stress hormones. So you get addicted to, so your body has got what you call stress hormones. And some people get addicted to that stress hormone. And one of those stress hormones is cortisol. So the way the body reacts to stress, okay, the way the body responds to stress is that the body is going to create a cocktail of chemicals in the body, okay? So we have things like adrenaline, you know, the fight or flight, okay? We have cortisol, okay? We have another one. Doctors love using this when itangwa nore something. I think ni norepinephrine or something. Norepinephrine. It's another chemical that is usually in your body. So every time you're in a stress situation, which explains even why. For example, right now I'm seated down, I'm having some wine. You know, I'm drinking wine during the day. Which is nothing but a cocktail of drinks. So, the body, when you're under stress, makes you a cocktail. Ushaisikia cocktail inaitwa screwdriver. You know the cocktails you get in the bar. So when the body makes you that cocktail, it injects that cocktail into your stream. Okay? So your nervous system goes into a flight response. And what is that flight response? So your nervous system goes on a spiral of let's keep going, there's no end in sight, let's keep going, let's work overnight, let me meet the deadlines. So at the same time, all this dopamine that has been released into your stream, into your brain, which is supposed to make you feel good, when it is released, you feel good. So though you are under pressure, you are working in the middle of the night, saa 8, you are getting rewarded. You are getting rewarded with dopamine. And dopamine is very addictive. This is why even people watch porn. You watch porn for dopamine. You don't watch porn because you're horny. You watch porn because when you're watching porn, the cortisol, the dopamine released in your bloodstream soothes you, make you feel calm, okay? So when you get that dopamine, what does that do to you? It makes you want to repeat the stressful behavior. So you always work under pressure. And what happens? You are given more dopamine. So you're under pressure, you are given dopamine. It makes you feel good. It makes you want to keep going. Flight or fight with a mixture of adrenaline. Ni saa 8 usiku bado umeasha stima, bado you are working. Hata usikii baridi. Mtu anakuja, my love, nasikia baridi nikupatie blanket. Hapana, you know me, I like working under pressure. So, you see, when it comes, no one is teaching these things because these are some of the things that you're supposed to learn when you're school. These are things that you're supposed to have been taught. I don't know who was supposed to teach you these things. I don't even know whether you should be having these schools for vitu kama hizi. Okay? But these are things you're already supposed to know. That you can be addicted. Okay? Addiction is not just from things external. Addiction is not just from alcohol. But you can be addicted to your own body's stress hormones. So we are addicted to being under pressure. We are addicted to being stressed. And how does this happen? With the chemicals that are injected into the stream, into our bloodstream. So this is why unaonanga so many people, they are thriving. They are in very stressful situations, but they are thriving. They don't even have time for their family, but they are thriving. In quotes, what you call thriving. They seem to be going through a lot of emotional chaos and whatever, but they are thriving. This person is a workaholic. This person is under a lot of pressure at office na kitu kama hizo. Always in conflict, kupochabana na bwana, domestic violence na vitu kama hizo. Stuck in toxic relationships, but they are thriving. We are harvesting sage today, so you can see my harvesting stage imetoka kwa shamba, so you have to be laid out and you kauke before ifungwe. This one is specifically for export. This one they have already ordered for this one. Yenyu bado iko kwa shamba na ile nyingine imekauka yenye mnaweza nunua. So this one is being harvested right now. Wanaitangwa daktari. Daktari, salimia watu bana.
Hi.
Wanaitwa daktari. Ni doctor of sage. Wewe unalala kwa sage kwa nini? Ha? Yumbo inaona mnaweka nini hapo, inaona ikuje ilalie kwa gunia, ina enjoy gunia sana. So addiction, because you know a lot of people don't even know how to look at these addictions. So how does addiction to cortisol, how does it look like? So if you are in chronic patterns whereby there's a lot of conflict in relationships, in your place of work, then you are addicted to cortisol. If you're always going, you never have the ukaiwa modo yako that miss kaangi chini. Ai, watakate wikara the wa muthaka miss wezi kaa chini but I have to keep moving. No, you don't have to keep moving. You are addicted to cortisol. You are addicted to your dopamine because once that is injected in your blood, it's the fight or flight boost. So you want to keep going. You don't even know why utakange kukaa chini. You are always overscheduling yourself. Mtu akiangalia kalenda yako imejaa. Saizi, what is the time? Right now is about to go to 2. Ukipigia mtu simu, hello, uko wapi? Niko nataka kuonana. Saa 8:30 niko hapo. Mtu anakuambia saa 8:30 wako hapo na ako Thika. Amekwambia ako Thika, umemwambia ukikuyu. Dakika 30 gukorwo unajua you cannot make it in 30 minutes from Thika. Uwezi hata upite Northern Bypass. You can't make 30 minutes Kikuyu from Thika. Uwezi hata ukiwa na superbike. Uwezi. Okay? The other things on the road, unless hakuna kitu kwa barabara ni usiku, uwezi. So now, that is showing me, wewe unaweza fikiria tu unaongea, but for someone who knows, then that is showing you that this person is addicted to the stress hormone, cortisol. Juu immediately amekuambia hivyo, anaanza kufunga kitu. Fanya hivi. Ajui kwa nini anafanya hivyo. It's in your subconscious. That is why you say you have to heal. You have to look at yourself deeper. You have to understand these things. These things are deep in your psyche. You can't see them. When you find yourself in drama regularly, munapenda drama za kina Kanyari, munapenda drama za kina Kanyako. It's not because you like drama, kuna mtu anapenda drama, but every time you are watching that drama, your body gets rewarded. Your body gets a boost of dopamine. Okay? You don't have boundaries. People don't even give you boundaries in your life. That shows you that you have dopamine in your system. You are addicted to that cortisol. Okay? When you are resting, you actually feel uncomfortable. Unaweza jilala mchana wewe? Hapana. Utapata aje masaa ya kulala mchana? You can't. You are uncomfortable to be resting. Every time you try kujaribu kukaa chini, you're like hapana. Why? Your body is always in flight mode. Your body always wants to run away from something. Lakini wewe ujui, unaambianga mtu siwezi lala mchana. Siwezi pata usingizi. No. It's in your system. Okay? We are tired from the stress. This is all subconscious. This is all in your psyche. You may have been growing up as a child, na hukujua, but someone may have told you and abused you as a child not to sit down. Unajua mtoto akikaa chini, unajua ufai kukula ukikaa chini. Then you took it deeply. Maybe this is someone you cared about, your auntie or your uncle. Kuja kunywa pombe, pakuna chai, kaa hapa. Sit your ass here. Wewe kuja. Pombe ni mingi hapa. Shika kikombe. Mulewe. Napenda kulewa. Unajua kwa hakuna mtu wa kupika lunch. Kuna mama. Na mimi siendi kitchen. Unajua nimekunywa vikombe 2 saa hizi, nasikia tumbo joto. Na imeiva. Wewe hujai kunywa, si ndio? Mimi sasa. Sio hivyo, si ati kukunywa pombe, nasema hujai kunywa yangu. You ta enjoy. Pombe tamu sana. Hii ni ile asali tulitoa na wewe pale.
Bado ulichanganya.
Ya mwisho. Hii ya mwisho nilichanganya na hii. Hata ukisikia utasikia hiyo asali iko na hiyo taste. So a lot of us, we don't even know that we are addicted to this cycle. We don't even know that we are addicted to cycles of violence. We don't even know that we are addicted to cycles of addiction to our cortisol. Because this seems to be normal to us. Like the normal hustling, the normal going wherever you are going. This seems like it's a very normal thing for you. This is what you are calling life. You think this is life. Mnasikia mtu akikwambia si ni life. Hapana, si life. Si life. Wacha kuniambia si ni life. It's not life. Unajua? As a society, we feel bored. We feel empty if there's no drama. Kama hakuna drama, unasikia ukiwa empty. And this goes very deep. Think about it like this. Ukipigia mtu simu anakuambianga nini? Unapigia mtu kwa hana hata. The first thing they tell you, akwambianga gutire uru. So we are addicted to chaos. We are addicted to kukue na ubaya. Unapigia mtu uko aje? Hakuna ubaya. Mbona ni ubaya? Kwa nini usiniambie mazuri iko? Mbona unasema hakuna ubaya? Okay? We need a distraction because we don't want to be focused on ourselves. We don't want to work on ourselves. So we are constantly looking for distractions. Every time you are not stimulated, okay? Every time you are not stimulated, and what is stimulating you? Your stress response, how you respond to that stress, which is your cortisol. So every time you are not stimulated, you crave drama. Unaingia TikTok, utafuta drama. Because you need something that will make you get a boost of that. So you need something that will make you feel stressed. And then your body, what does your body do? Injects that cortisol, that dopamine. Bob, come here. Wewe, come Bob. Jaribu kuenda. Na acha ile hivi hapo ni deal na wewe. Ametoa nyororo saa ngapi? Come Bob. Kuja hapa. Hebu kuja nikufunge nyororo. Ulikuwa unataka kuenda wapi? Nimekufungua dakika moja ustretch. Sasa ulikuwa umejipea shughuli. Unataka kwenda kukula nini? Na hakuna umbo ya kukula ingine huko nje. Na hata kwa these other dogs. Waje umbo sijaiona amerukia umbo. Anakulangwa. Hata kukiwa na umbo iko na nini huku area. Anakulangwa karibu akufe. Ni kama ananga mbegu mzuri. Ni kama hata hizo za kike zinamkataanga azirukie. Andika Kirinyaga 1. Andika Nyambura at 15. Si ni wifi unauliza? Andika Nyambura at 15. Small letter. So, You need more. You need more stress so that you can feel like yourself. Unaona mtu kama Kanyari, si kitu kingine na wasubua. It's in your psyche. They cannot even understand why they are craving for drama. Because when you are raised as a child, it's in your psyche. Because every time you are under stress, your body would eject some dopamine into your system. And the dopamine and the adrenaline, what do? They make you keep moving. Unaona hiyo ni high vibe. Unaona butterfly imekuja hiyo. Butterfly imekuja. That is a good sign. Paka wanataka kumshika hapa. So yeah, give yourself grace. Ndio maana tunasemanga we should be having these conversations so that you don't keep blaming yourself for whatever is happening. So whatever is going on through your life, unajua kumbe hii kitu si mimi peke yangu. Kumbe hii kitu iko kwa system yangu. I cannot just wake up and let it go. I have to do a lot of shadow work. Okay, I have to do a lot of shadow work ndio initoke. You have to do a lot of understanding that hii kitu mezoea kusema sini life. Sini life. This is what is affecting you. Imekataa? Nyambura at 15?
At 15?
At. Nyambura at 15. You get? So understand that whatever you are going through is something that you need to really take some time to work through it. Okay, wacha kusema sini life. So even when you're craving drama, understand that you wanna crave drama. Your body wants the drama so that you can get that dopamine. And one of the best ways to overcome these things is when you go for a walk or join a gym. Na unasikianga ukiambiwa join a gym, do something you love, go for a walk, so that at least when you are moving, your body doesn't need to. You don't need to be in actual flight mode, esoterically speaking. So now because you are moving, now you're in the gym, now you are working out, so your body stops ejecting that to deal with your stress. So now you are getting adrenaline ejected into your body to now work out. And then when you work out in the gym, you get rewarded. What do you get? You get rewarded by endorphins. And these endorphins, they help you to sleep better. You see the difference now. You see why they tell you to go to the gym na vitu kama hizo. That is how it works. So understand that these things are very deep in your psyche. And I've seen so many people going and doing shadow work. People have taken mushrooms, people have taken trees, but they never seem to understand that the thing they are trying to get out of their system is so deep in their psyche, and when they are going to look for it, they don't even find it. They are forgetting their body. That is why we say mind, body, and spirit. You cannot forget your body. No one should tell you in spirituality that you forget your body. No one should make you forget about your body, because your body is a manifestation of your brain. And your brain is the ego. Okay? Which does not exist. In itself is an illusion, which was imagined by the spirit, which again in itself is another illusion. You get where I'm going with this? So you have to work with your body. You have to understand that the drama you love doing, it's your body, because your body wants you to be in drama so that it can inject that dopamine to keep you moving. So unless you start something like a workout program whereby now, instead of you getting dopamine, cortisol, adrenaline, fight or fight, now you are reaping what you call the endorphins that help you to either sleep. This is the same thing that you get rewarded with after you have had some mind-blowing sex, after a good orgasm. You know, non-stop sex for like 4 hours for those who can. I'm not talking to the 1 and 7 minute men. I'm talking to the real men, you know. So those kind of endorphins that make a man fall asleep after sex. You know what I'm saying? So balance those things. Never ignore your body. The body, you are in this realm for a reason. You are in the physical. You are here to experience the slowing down of this, the flesh. You see, we look at things, everything is look like it's a curse. No, there's a gift and a curse to everything. You being stuck in hell is an advantage for you. Because here, time is so slowed down, we can see decay, we can see growth, things taking time. In the same way, it's advantage for you because you can still have or take the time to work on yourself to become better. Humans, you have so much grace. There are other realms of existences where there's no grace. You fuck up, you die. You fuck up, you die. You fuck up, you die. Even here, inzi na kujanga kwa chai yako, you don't even think about it. Pap! Unaua hiyo inzi. Fuck up and find out. Fuck up and find out. This is a very beautiful realm. You can make a heaven here before you move on to the next life by understanding that there's a reason also why everything is so slowed down here, so that you can even enjoy it, all the way to you creating a physical body so that you can enjoy all these things, all the way to even you enjoying having sex na vitu kama hizo. Ni sasa each one teach one, teamwork makes the dream work. Umemaliza pombe? Unaisikiaje kwa tumbo? Iko? Nice. Let me end this live. Because I want to, this one I want to, what do you call it? I want to download this one. I don't have anyone to edit these things for me. So I want to download this one, a short clip, and send it to one of my groups. You know how many WhatsApp groups where this kind of things happen. Tuko na gratitude challenge, tuko na ile ingine 28 self-healing. So this one also is going to another one where now we have gone even deeper to deal with the physical. So I have to end it, so ndio ni download, but I'm starting another one immediately. So